Oh, I've missed you, Sherlock. Oh, 2 years? Come on, every 2 years? I can't. Oh, I don't know how we're gonna do this every 2 years, man. 3 episodes every 2 years. I can't. Oh, okay. So this is kind of a vlog, uncut, no script, kind of me just talking about the episode. Man, really good episode. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Sherlock, right? It's like one of the greatest shows that we currently have, so yeah. So I'm gonna talk about the big plot around this. So again, we don't know what Moriarty did. Oh yeah, spoilers. Just putting that out there. It's vlog. I'm gonna talk about spoilers. So yeah. So we don't know what happened with Moriarty. So we don't know what his plan is. We don't know if he even has a plan. If he's just messing with Sherlock and the government, which, by the way, I do think is what he's actually doing. I think you're gonna find out at the end that he was just fucking with Sherlock and the government. And Sherlock's gonna be like, oh, really? But I could be wrong, honestly. They're probably gonna come up with some super clever thing and I'm just spouting bullshit, but you never know, right? So, yeah. Yeah, the big thing that happened in this episode was the whole Mary plot. We got to find out Mary's past, the people she worked with. You got to find out that they were kind of like a family, that even Mycroft hired them for something, which, really, Mycroft, you didn't fucking tell Sherlock that you hired her? Like, honestly, it's Mycroft, I'm not that surprised, but I figured you would have at least mentioned it. I don't know. But yeah, so you find out that, in the past, you know, they did this operation thing, it didn't work out, blah blah blah, and then this guy got captured that was part of her unit. And while he was captured, one of the guys were like, oh, the British lady betrayed them or whatever, and he thinks it's Mary, and I'm literally like, really? You think it's Mary? You have literally no evidence that it's a Mary, and you pumped up all your revenge on that? Come on. Like, I know he's tortured and he's probably really fucked up and damaged, but come on, you guys are like family, and you're gonna automatically think it's her because he said British lady? You know how many British ladies there are? Like, way too many for you to assume that it's Mary. There's even a British lady as a hostage. Like, which I thought it was gonna be her. I don't know why. I was like, you know, the girl who said ammo. It's gonna be her that betrayed them all. I don't know why. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, and then in the end, you know, it catches up to them. She runs away because she thinks it's the only way to protect them, which I was kind of like, okay, Mary, really? But, you know, it's in her nature. That's what she did. I mean, she ran away becoming Mary Watson anyways, so her to run away to protect her child and husband, I could see her doing that. But, you know, this kind of pushes John over the edge and makes him rethink their marriage, and he's sick of her always lying to him all the time and blah, 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 and you know, it leads up to probably the most shocking thing for me in this episode, John Watson cheating on Mary. I did not expect that at all. Like, okay, of course we don't know that he actually made out with this woman, if they're in a relationship, if they had sex. All we know is that they're texting each other, right? It's all a hint. But either way, he did mentally cheat on Mary. So, kind of surprising. And you know, even in the episode, she's like, oh, I don't deserve you, you're too good to me, blah blah blah, you're too good. And you can see, like, John kind of like, yeah, I'm not actually perfect, Mary, sorry to tell you. But like, of course he's not gonna tell her because he's kind of like mad at her in a way, I don't know. So yeah, and then, you know, Sherlock kind of being all like, oh, I vow to protect you, blah blah blah. And then his ego got in the way of that. You know, him having to prove it, and fuck, man, that really messed him up. Like, when Mary dies, he goes to a freaking therapist. I was like, what the hell, Sherlock getting mental help? Like, I mean, it might actually benefit him, to be honest, but like, whoa, okay, yeah, I kind of like that. To be honest, once this therapist was talking to him, I was like, it's Sherlock in the chair. It's Sherlock. Like, they're trying to do it like, oh, it's John, and I was like, nope, it's Sherlock. Sherlock's sitting in that freaking chair, man. And I was right, and I was like, ooh, man, this really messed him up. Man. But yeah, you know, John's kind of like mad at him, doesn't want to talk to him, which honestly, I think the reason why John is mad at Sherlock, doesn't want to talk to him, doesn't want to be around him, I think it's because he's mad at himself for kind of mentally cheating on Mary, or actually cheating, because again, we don't really know. It's kind of all in context. You kind of have to interpret it in your own way. But yeah, I think he's kind of projecting onto Sherlock because Sherlock, you know, made that vow and blah blah blah, and he broke that vow. So John kind of doesn't want to admit that he broke that vow, which is very human, you know, to be like, I don't want to admit my fault, so I'm going to put it on another person. Because honestly, you know him and John are going to be friends again. You know, Sherlock and John Watson forever. It's going to happen. It's just a little falling out. So, yeah, I'm kind of bummed, you know, he's the godfather and all that, and can't even go see the child. I don't know. It's kind of shitty, but I don't know. What can you do? Yeah, so good episode, man. Sherlock's going freaking nuts about this Moriarty thing too, which is why I think Moriarty's just messing with him, because he's dead. It's clear, it's fact, he's dead. If he was alive, I'd kind of be like, really guys, come on. So I think he's just made the video to kind of be like, fuck you, Sherlock, and then just like mess with him forever. Kind of like, if you're alive, I'm posting this video. So yeah. Yeah, good episode. Can't wait for the next one. And every 2 years, it's driving me crazy. But yeah, I mean, they're made nicely, they're made beautifully, they're cut nicely, they're edited nicely. There's clearly some heart and thought and creativity into these episodes, so I can't get too mad. But every 2 years, oh, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.